thank you for joining me today. I will be showing you how to achieve this hairstyle right here. I have it up for right now just because I feel like I had my hair down all day, like doing it. So I kind of have it up for now, but it's really cute, right? Like the little hint of blue and just the little charms. Like, how cute are these? Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all how to achieve this. I think it's super beginner friendly, and I've seen a lot of people use the rubber band method, but I'm not really a fan of that just because I have like sensitive scalp and sensitive hair in general. Like, I don't want to cause that 4C, and I don't want to cause any more damage than the 4C hair type typically gets. Like, you know, I think it damages pretty quickly, at least to me. Yeah, I didn't want to cause any damage, so I'm using something else other than the rubber band method, and this is really, I think, really simple, and it just takes practice. I don't think you need that much practice, but if you know how to like just do individual braids in your hair, you can do this, girl. If you want to know how to achieve this look, just stay tuned. So make sure you thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. May as well just subscribe. This is down there real quick. Dude, we'll get it done. And also follow me on all my other social media platforms. I am polishing gold across the board. Alright, so you just start out with blow drying, and I'm using this blow dry. I'll do a review on this sometime soon. I did it and it got deleted, but it doesn't matter. But I'm just blow drying to straighten the ends out a little bit. And I'm just gonna section off. I'm not doing like a perfect box or anything. I'm just sectioning hair. And I'm using this leave-in, the Shea Miracle leave-in conditioner. Just putting it in the perimeter of where I just sectioned. And I'm just showing y'all how to braid. You separate it into 3 sections and just one over the other. So this is how I learned how to braid, and this is how I do it. So I guess I do the over or the under method. I'm not sure exactly, but this is how I do it. I just wanted to give you guys more of like a up close so you can see what I'm doing, and this is what we're going for. We'll attach the braids later on, and I don't use the rubber band method. I just, like I said, don't think it's the best for your hair, so I came up with this method. I'm not sure if I came up with it or it already exists. And everything I'm using will be in the description box below. And I had a little tough time. This is dumb. I don't know why I had a tough time taking this out. So I was like, what the hell? Like, how strong is this doggone thing? Anyways, this is what the hair looks like. It's a little shiny, and some of them come with it already separated. I don't know how to explain, but it has this little rubber band in the middle. If you've ever done hair, you've seen this before. If you haven't, well, this is what it is. So you just cut off this rubber band. You can see my hair is already sectioned off, so I did that first. I sectioned my whole hair first, and then I went in with the braids. So I take that and I section off. I used about three braids per like box. 3 braids in one box because they were big. So as you can see, I'm separating it. You see right there, and I'll put that down. And so I'm just gonna when I'm separating this, I'm making one section bigger than the other, and you'll see why. You see how the one on the right is just a little bit smaller than the one on the left. I did that on purpose. So you'll see why. Because it's coming, drum roll. You're putting it over, and it's not like a knot. What do you call this? You just loop. That's what it is. So the reason why one of them is smaller than the other one section is because you're gonna put it, and it's gonna form into one. You see what I mean? You see this loop that I made right there? So now you're ready to braid. So here is the little section that I already made. And it's just easy if you do this around the hair. And you're going to separate it into 3. Yeah, you see how I'm doing that? I'm trying to be So you guys can see, I go the under, so I put the braid under and my hair on the top. So you see what I mean? And I'll do a closer shot on a different angle in a little bit, but I'm just combining that together and braiding. Like, that's all you're doing. The same way you just braided those little sections, the same thing you're doing here. Only difference is you have the braiding hair and it's underneath your real hair. That's the only difference. It's the same thing. You're just attaching your your hair to you're attaching the braiding hair. Hope that makes sense. A little bit, I'll go into a different angle, like I mentioned, but this is all you're doing. And in a little bit, just take some of your real hair and separate it into the 3 sections. I hope that makes sense. But that's all you're doing. It just takes practice, and the rest of you just braiding it like normal. I could have blow dried my hair a little bit more so it could flow a little bit better, and I'll do that next time I do this hair. But this is just what I do. I attach it to my teeth. I put my teeth in between because I found that it's easier for me to braid instead of pulling my whole hair. So this is a different angle. Just to show y'all what I was doing, I had to bring it out to the front, and that's a little gel. Don't mind that. I only put gel in the front. But anyways, so this is it in a different angle. So you see how I put the braid under. There's my hair. I don't know why I was trying to show. I didn't know I was off the camera, but yes. So, and you have one of the braids that you're going to attach to, and you're just going to braid over. That's all you're doing. You're just braiding over. And just replay this if you need to. And slow it down if you need to, but you're just braiding it over. Just trust me, if you just keep practicing, you will get this. It's not as difficult as it looks. I know it looks like I'm doing a lot of things with my fingers, but don't worry, you can do it. I learned, I think when I was, I want to say 13. So if I learned this at 13, you can for sure, if you're old enough to watch this video, you can for sure learn how to do this. So you're just gonna keep doing this all the way down like I showed y'all. So you just keep braiding and braiding and braiding and braiding. And that's pretty much it. That's the only way you attach. So there you go. What was I watching? I don't remember. I was on Netflix. I shared an account with my boyfriend. He was like, "You still on Netflix?" I'm like, "Yes." We need to get that shareable Netflix thing where 2 people can watch at a time. Because clearly, we need to get that. On days like these, if you ever braided your hair, you know this is like a 5-hour process. I think this took me longer because I was filming and I had to show y'all. But if it was just me, I think this would take me maybe like 2-3 hours if I'm not mistaken, because they are bigger. And you're gonna see me use my teeth again. So this might be gross to some of you guys, but I find it really simple, and it just helps not pull on my actual hair. Also, it just helps. This is my comfy chair. I love this baby. Oh, it's what I always used to film. And I'm just braiding. Nothing new. So if you're one of those people that have this window not in full view, and you can see the subscribe button, you haven't subscribed, take this time to subscribe right now while you watch this. Just subscribe real quick. So you're finishing it all the way to the ends, and this is the finished product. I added some little jams on there, and I'll show you how to put those in as well. But just wanted to show y'all this full product. This is it all the way done. I guess, again, I didn't want to do box braids, and I didn't want to do the triangle either. This is what I didn't. I didn't use a mirror to section off either. So, it is what it is. So I'm going to take hot water, and very hot water. I would advise using a cup instead of, you see how I use a freaking, not a cup. So you can use a cup so you can have something to hold on to, because my fingers were getting hot. This was just not a smart idea. This isn't, one of my brightest moments. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. So you're dipping it in hot water so it doesn't unravel at the bottom. So the hot water makes makes it basically stay. But you don't want to put all the hot water up to your own hair. You don't want to put it too high because you don't want to damage your own hair with hot water, because this is like really hot water. It's like steaming. And I thought for some reason you could see the steam, but you can't, clearly. So here I am. I'm just going to leave it there. I think I left it for like 30 seconds. Some people do 2 minutes. I don't think that's necessary. But I just left it in for, I want to say 30 seconds. And you're just going to dry it out. And dry. So I suggest doing this. I like to put the towel around my neck. And you see the ends are kind of sealed. It's almost like sealing the ends. But when you dry it out, I would say watch to where you put in your towel and how you're crunching it. You see how this blue one like folded a little bit or bent? So anyways, watch out how you do that. So, and I'm doing the same thing to this side. So here I go with these little, like, I don't know, hair jewelry. I've never actually put these on before. So I was just trying this out. And I really don't think there's a wrong way of doing this. It's just kind of your own self-expression. So you just kind of do it however you would like. They didn't come with any instructions. But I think you just do however you feel. So I'm just wrapping this around, and I got 3 of them for about $1. So I think they're cute, and they add a little more to your look. So I would advise them if you want, of course. And I got this from the beauty supply store. Everything I used today I got from the beauty supply store. So, yes, and this is the finished look. I hope you all like it, and this is it. You can definitely do this on your own, and please make sure to subscribe and like and comment if you like it, and yeah, thank you for watching. So, I'm Yvonne. I'm still polishing, this is corny. Still polishing this gold, and I hope you continue to do so too. See you next time.